everyone. You are now watching here on Gusi Talks Philippines, the up close and personal. By the way, to all the people who are watching today, this is our 43rd episode sa Gusi Talks Philippines. It's been a while since my last live. Medyo na busy kami dahil the Miss Glamour Look International has just started. So they are beginning their pageant activities. So I'm pretty sure you guys are familiar with Miss Glamour Look International at nakakatuwa nga dahil isa sa ating mga friends and dating naging guest dito sa Gusi Talks Philippines ay si Miss Jana Lianes of the Glamour International, which is very different. It's not connected with the Miss Glamour Look International, no? And by the way, Miss Gianna Lianes, ay ang tawag nito? Ayan, nakalimutan na tayo. Ayan, nag-guest ko siya rito last year before nanalo siya ng Miss Earth Water Philippines. So I'm really sorry for what happened to her. No, nakakalungkot kapag may mga pageants na katulad ng Glamour International sa Mexico ang they take advantage of the girls who have dreams at wala namang ibang pangarap kundi yung matupad yung kanilang goal, no, sa pageantry, because pageantry it's not a joke, guys. If you are joining pageants, hindi ibig sabihin na nagjo-join ka is free. May mga naririnig kasi ko doon sa mga sumasali lang doon sa mga local pageants sa barangay nila. They said that when they join pageants, it's all free. No, it's not true, guys. If you are joining a real pageant, kailangan mo mag-exert ng effort, ng money, ng time, and everything, no? At may mga tao ka rin naaabala kapag syempre kailangan mo man ng support sa pageantry. So hindi yan mawawala. So I'm really, really sorry for what happened to Miss Gianna, and we are still supporting you. And I just saw her recent IG story last night yata, last night, na may nagtanong sa kanya if she still has a plan on joining national or international pageants. Well, nakakalungkot, ayaw na daw niya. So nadala siya dun sa nangyari sa Glamour. So it's really, really sad. And by the way, to all the people, we had just released our official statement in our official Facebook page, all of our social media accounts of Glam Pageant Organization, that Miss Glamour Look International is a different pageant with Miss Glamour International that is based in Oaxaca, Mexico. And also, Miss Glamour Look International already had their inaugural last 2019 here in Manila, Philippines, with the support of Laguna municipality and province. So we had our first queen, si Miss Dominica Lowica. She hailed from Poland, followed by two winners from Myanmar and Benelux, no, si Miss Romy Stuwick and Miss Tu Nanta Win. So I just miss you guys and hope to see you soon. And they just decided to do their second edition, but this time it's a virtual edition that will be happening this coming December 23 to 27, just like an actual pageant, but you will be seeing them in their pre-recorded videos. All of their entries will be live here on our YouTube channel, the Primo Modelo TV. And by the way, thank you so much for giving me a chance to plug in kasi medyo matagal-tagal na miss ko rin na mag-live, kasi na-busy, dami kong ginagawa, nagko-compile kami and everything and coding. So until December, I'll be busy. Yung Christmas ko puro trabaho din, so nakakatuwa. And I'm still happy, no? Ang swerte pa rin natin doon sa mga ibang tao na during this trying times, we still have a job. So let's be thankful kahit na work from home. Alam ko nakaka-stress kapag nasa bahay ka lang. Wala ka nang ibang nakita kundi higaan mo. Di ba? Pati yung CR nyo, paulit-ulit na lang, no? Magdadalawang taon na tayo. But I hope since lumabas na ang release ng mga COVID vaccines, wala na tayong face shield. Yes! So I'm so happy to go out next year. I hope everything will be fine now. And by the way, guys, plug ko lang po ulit since I am a supporter of Hari ng Pilipinas, and one of them is Mr. Von Vasquez of the Ultimate Philippines. Let us support them. The top 40 will be happening, no? Na actual coronation sa Cagayan. So I'm hoping maybe makikita niyo ako doon sa Cagayan. I don't know. Let's have it surprise na lang. Ano? Thank you so much sa the Maharlikans Group and the Harlik Production. By the way, for tonight's episode, ang ating makakapanayam, this time they are not coming from Hari ng Pilipinas, but the Mr. Ultimate Philippines, hailed from Misamis Oriental and Ilocos Sur. Sino kaya sila? So I'm really excited to know more about them. Konti lang ang nakuha kong background nila. So mas maganda dito natin sila magigisa. Oh yes, gisa talaga. Parang may issue. By the way, guys, to all the people who are watching, please do support your love by sharing this live episode. You can now watch us on our YouTube channel, The Primo Modelo TV and Gusi Talks Philippines. Once again, my name is Mia. Sabi ko na nga ba eh. May nagbalita na. Sabi ni Sir Von, balita ko nga po you will go there. Yes. Charot. Hindi ko pa sure. Kasi maraming gagawin and I just hope all the best in Hari ng Pilipinas kung sino man ang mananalo. I hope you represent the Philippines very well because alam naman natin, Philippines is the powerhouse of the pageantry in the world. So there will be a lot of eyes following you. So please, good luck and hope you do your best. And shout out to Aaron Reynold Villanueva. Good luck, Froilan. Oh, yes. You can see it on our ticker down below. Ang ating makakapanayam ay si Froilan Calio and Mark Joshua. Yeah, I forgot. Cabildo, ayan. They are coming from Misamis Oriental and Ilocos Sur. So let's see if they are staying here in Manila. I hope I can have a photo ops with them, kasi baka makaalis-alis na ako. So by the way, after this short break, guys, you can now share this live episode. At pagbalik ko ho ay makakasama na natin ang dalawang nagagwapuhang Mr. Ultimate Philippines representatives. So don't you go and please do watch us on our YouTube channel. We are live now on Primo Modelo TV. Welcome back on Gusi Talks Philippines, the up close and personal. Hindi ko na po patatagalin. Time check, it's 8:04 p.m. here in Manila, Philippines. And time check, we are now live in Australia. That is 10:04 p.m. So good evening, mabuhay from the Philippines. Once again, my name is Mia and I'm your host for this evening. At sino ba ang ating makakachikahan ngayong gabi? So I'm really excited and thank you so much to all the people who supported the Primo Modelo TV. We are now celebrating more than 2,000 subscribers in our YouTube channel. We just started last year, April. So thank you so much. And I just wanted you to know, if you want to do a free live interview here on Gusi Talks Philippines or Primo Modelo TV, hindi lamang po mga pageant kings and queens ang ating in-interview dito. You can be anyone down there. If you think your story deserves to be heard by everyone, please do message me so we can fix the schedule out. It's all free, guys, as long as I'm free. So ayun, maraming salamat. I hope sa ganitong live ay nakaka-touch tayo ng puso ng iba, no? Nakakawala ng stress, lalo na't gabi na at alam ko nagpapahinga na ang ating mga kababayan. Anyway, eto na nga ba. Thank you so much to Sir Von Vasquez of the Ultimate Philippines and two of his contenders from the Mr. Ultimate Philippines will be here together with me. Hindi ko na patatagalin pa. Let us welcome, all right, good evening everyone, Froilan Calio and Joshua Cabildo from the Mr. Ultimate Philippines. Good evening, guys. Hello. Ayan, nawala sila. Hello, Mark and Froilan.
Hello, good evening po. Good evening. Hello, viewers.
Hello, good evening, Mark. Ayan. Si Froilan nandyan ba? Okay, nawala siya. Siguro nag-out siya. And anyway, shoutout muna tayo sa mga viewers. Yan, pampakilig. Hello kay Aaron Pepito. Hello kay Jovil. Ay, mali. Jovil Pepito. Sino si Aaron? And hello kay Rex Mortis. Ayan, ang dami nanonood. Hello kay Jay Gomez. Hello, good evening sa iyo. Okay, eto na guys. Ang kasama ko sa on-screen ay si Mark. Ay, mali. O, tama. Mark Joshua Cabildo of Ilocos Sur. Okay? Before anything else, please introduce yourself with us first.
Hello, viewers. Of course, thank you so much, Gusi Talks, for inviting us. Kasi after a long time, nakapag-guest ulit ako because of pageantry, of course. And ayun, I am so blessed and thankful to be here right now. Sobrang kinakabahan na to it. So, thank you so much. And hi to all the viewers right now and to the people of Ilocos
Alright.
Sur.
Okay, matanong nga kita Mark habang inaantay natin si Froilan. And hello kay Atilian Mary Bless. Go Kuya Froil. Ayan, since you are from the Mr. Ultimate Philippines, this is my actually it's not my first time na marinig itong pageant, but I think it's one of the emerging pageants in the Philippines right now, and they just started maybe no next year, and I've heard that together with Mr. Von Vasquez, ang creative director nito. So I wanna ask you, how old are you pala?
I'm 22 po.
22, yung batang-bata. Okay, paano ka napunta sa Mr. Ultimate Philippines?
I am following the page, the Ultimate Model, kasi yun yung po yung yung pinaka page talaga ng Mr. Ultimate Philippines. And then
Yes.
I check the page and then nakita ko itong Mr. and Miss Ultimate Philippines. So parang it is something na parang it excites me kasi talagang I'm a pageant enthusiast din. So parang nakita ko, why not join? So parang wala din, I am unemployed as of this moment, and at the same time parang gusto ko sumali kasi nga it will be something na very big opportunity para sa akin. So yun.
Okay. All right. And by the way, what do you do in life now? During this COVID, are you a student? Are you working?
Well, last month, I passed my licensure examination for social work. So parang as of now, hindi pa ako employed. Pero
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking forward after makuha ko yung lisensya ko sa Baguio City because I will be traveling doon kasi kailangan yung license for isa sa mga requirements for employment. So yun, looking forward na makapag-land ng job as soon as possible.
Okay, social service. Napakaganda. Okay, mamaya ako na itatanong sa yan. At nagbabalik si Froilan Calio from Misamis Oriental. Hello, Froilan. How are you? Naririnig mo kami?
Yes po.
Okay, Froilan, before anything else, bago tayo mapunta sa ating most interested part of this interview, please introduce yourself with us first.
Good evening, everyone. I am Froilan 𝗟𝗩𝗪 II, 22-year-old, Bachelor of Science in Technology Communication Management student of the University of Science and Technology of Southern Philippines in Cagayan de Oro City. I am residing at the municipality of Opol in the province of Misamis Oriental. And yeah.
All right. Okay, nakakatuwa. Buti nakisama ang iyong internet. Medyo matagal-tagal tayo dito sa ating interview because this is a double interview tonight here on Gusi Talks Philippines. And Froilan, I wanted to ask you, this is the very first question. How did you came up with the Mr. Ultimate Philippines? Sino nag-encourage sa'yo na sumali?
Um, before Mr. Ultimate Philippines, the Ultimate Model was my home. I've joined
Yes.
the virtual modeling competition at the Ultimate Model page, and was out of many aspiring models, I was one of the top six. But unluckily, I wasn't able to advance to the grand finals. But I'm still grateful of what I have, where I came, and with the Ultimate Model page, or with the Ultimate Model organization, I was able to join the Mr. Grand Ultimate, which was my first virtual national tournament, and
Yes.
it paved the way for me to join again this year in the inaugural edition of the Mr. and Mrs. Ultimate Philippines. So
All right. And I want to ask you, how old are you pala, Froilan?
charot. Um, I just turned 22 last August, and
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay, 22, batang-bata pa. So, I guess, syempre, no, in our 20s, papuntang 30s, no, sa isang dekada na yan, alam ko na exposed tayo sa love life, the peak of love in our lifetime. So, I wanna ask, are you guys single? How about you, Mark?
As of now, I'm single. And
Mm-hmm.
ano lang, parang hindi naman ako
Bakit ka
nag-expect for
single?
a
Ang gwapo
relationship
mo!
this
Imposibleng walang
year, pero
nagkakagusto
hoping
sa'yo.
hindi mag-isang magse-celebrate ng
Okay. Okay, how about you, Froilan? Single ka ba? Are you in a relationship or you're not available at the moment?
well, single, pero ayun po, parang ano lang, looking forward lang ako. Kung sino yung
Mm-hmm.
dadating this year, edi good. Pero kung wala,
Yes.
I think that ano lang.
Yes, yes. At least open ka. So, ibig sabihin you're open for a new relationship. I wanna ask Froilan, are you single or are you in a relationship?
I'm single, but I chose not to be available, and I think it's the best way for me
Bakit?
to cope up with whatever is happening. And
Yeah.
yeah, I think
Mm-hmm,
it's a
mm-hmm.
choice siguro na maging single, and hopefully in the near future, when I meet that person who is destined for me, then I will be honored, I will be blessed, I will be grateful to accept my partner wholeheartedly with open arms and broad smile.
Okay, that's nice. So, ibig sabihin, you're more in self-improving moments in your life. So, you want to, makilala yung tao na para sa'yo talaga, which is you are already better person. That's great, no? Para sa isang lalaki katulad ninyo, kailangan talaga better person kayo kasi darating yung araw, you'll have a family, you will be the haligi ng tahanan, and someday you will be the leader or the person ahead, no, top person sa loob ng pamilya, which is inaasahan ng lahat. So that's good Froilan, and I love your answer as well, Mark. Kung may dumating, edi why not, di ba? Choosy po ba tayo? But anyway, let's go back with your personal background, guys. I wanna ask naman, since you guys are still studying, you mentioned, Mark, that you are taking up a social service course stuff. Bakit ito ang pinili mo, and what is the career you are looking forward to?
Actually, I am a social work graduate na po. And
Okay.
it
Yes, yes.
it feels good lang na in my course I'm able to apply it in my daily living, even though wala pa akong unemployed pa ako. I'm having my advocacy works. I am an HIV/AIDS ambassador, and at the same time I
Advocate.
advocate for
Yes.
environmental awareness that is connected into my sa course ko, which is social work, because I go to communities and having said that,
Yes.
in the community nag-organize kami ng mga groups kasi in our course meron kaming group work, casework, and community organizing. So I feel it feels great na may apply ko yung mga advocacies ko, even doing my immersions sa mga communities. So parang it feels good talaga na makatulong sa ibang tao. So yun naman yung beauty ng course ko, which is social work, kasi talagang hindi lang siya nag-help sa ibang tao, kundi parang marami ka ring nai-inspire. Kasi back then nung nag-OJT ako, meron mga bata noon, sinabi nila sa akin, ano ba yung course mo, kuya? Sabi, social work po. So nalaman ko lang this enrollment lang, this year pala, sorry, na
Yeah.
nag-enroll sila sa social work. So parang it feels good lang na ay wow, may na-inspire ako na mga bata na aspiring social workers in the near future. So yun po.
Okay, so dun ka na-inspire. And how about you, Froilan? What is the main parang tawag nito? Yeah, ano nga ulit yung course mo? Parang narinig ko parang sa communication. So that means you are in the parang mass communication course, no? And bakit ito ang pinili mo?
I think it really suits me kasi 'di ba sabi nila maghanap ka ng
Yeah.
course na it really suits you, it really fits who you are. And
Correct.
I've been like I've been doing freelance hosting, I've been freelance events organizing, and I think it really suits me of why I enrolled in BS Technology Communication Management. It's all about communication. It's all about communication. It's all about communicating. It's all about conversing with different kinds of people from different walks of life. And I
Yes.
really adhere to how communication build friendship, how communication build each other, and how communication has instilled in us that whatever circumstances we will take in this world, with proper communication, with proper delivery of information, we can be able to continue, we can be able to rise up, and we will be able to be that source of inspiration for other people. And I believe that with my course, it is a platform for me to deliver my best self and become the best version of myself.
You know what? You got the right course for you. Na you are very well spoken, no? Para sa isang katulad mo. Bira kasi sa lalaki yung masalita, no? Yung very good in public speaking, hindi nahihiya. They are confident kasi mostly pag lalaki, mga introvert yan, nahihiyang humarap sa tao. And ang makikita mo sa mga nag-aano ng communications is mga babae kasi tayo madadaldal tayo. But anyway, pagpatuloy mo lang yan, Froilan, and I know you will be successful someday. Kayo both. And now you mentioned, guys, the advocacies. I wanted to ask this before I ask what happened to the Mr. Ultimate Philippines, your journey and everything. So let's start with Mark. What is your advocacy and what did inspire you to choose to support this one?
Well, ever since I advocate for HIV/AIDS awareness talaga. Kasi when I joined a university-wide pageant, parang yun yung naging core ko for joining. And then afterwards,
Yes.
akala ko, after crowning, parang wala na. Sige, next year, babalik ulit and then mag-crown ulit ng new winner. But
Yeah.
luckily, I was given this opportunity na maisakatuparan ko yung advocacy ko. So, yun yung isa sa bread and butter ko in joining pageants din, my advocacy about HIV/AIDS. Pero as of now, may yung pinaka-advocacy ko kasi is environmental awareness. Kasi
Mm-hmm.
parang for me, parang I want to naman ibang kasi naman kasi parang it's okay naman 'di ba? Parang okay, I will go to this new advocacy para naman at least I can experience on how to deal with other things naman. So, I was appointed as the spokesperson of Ilocos Environmental Enthusiasts. So, isa siyang organization about an organization about environment. So, parang people doon talagang nature lovers. So yun, doon ko na
Yes.
talaga natutunan on how to upcycle, on how to protect the marines and the bodies of water and a lot more. So parang dinala ko ito sa Mr. Ultimate Philippines because I know that this is an opportunity and a platform for me to advocate for my causes. So parang if I win, parang it is something na bigger pa na opportunity para sa akin para mai-re-echo ko yung importance ng environment.
Okay, thank you, Marco. So you are an environmentalist pala. Like the Miss Teen Glam International, she also is very fond of environment. And by the way, I just wanted to
So
let
yun
you
po.
know, everyone, to all the viewers out there, that the Mr. Glam International is now on their journey of choosing the best Philippine candidates next year, 2022. And their advocacy is ecotourism. Mali mo, isa ka doon. No, pero I think they will get it from the Hari ng Pilipinas. So let's watch out. But and how about you, Froilan? What is your advocacy, and what inspired you to support this one?
Ever since I joined pageant when I was 12, I really the nature has always have a place in my heart, and I really wanted for people to give much importance to nature, because I believe that we need nature as well as nature needs us. And it is an opportunity. The pageant world, the pageant industry has paved the way for me to push through with this advocacy, with this major advocacy. I've been advocating
Yeah.
for many causes, such as reaching out for humanity, for sustainable tourism, and for youth empowerment. And those three are my minor advocacies. But even before, when I joined pageants when I was just 12, I really wanted to push through with environmental causes that will create a more meaningful and healthy environment for us to live and for the future generations to enjoy. I've been also because I've been working with our local youth development council in our municipality, and one of the advocacies of our council is to take good care of our Mother Earth. As That's why I really pushed myself to continue my advocacy in the preservation and the protection of our Mother Nature. I've also participated in tree planting activities, in cleanup drives to
Yes.
give life to my advocacy, even though we are in the middle of the pandemic. And it's really an opportunity. It's really an opportunity for us to give back to nature what nature deserves. And together, I believe that together, hand in hand, let us reach out to nature, and together let us green the earth.
Okay, thank you so much, Froilan. Napakaganda ng inyong advocacy. It's very timely and very relevant. Kasi may nabasa ako sa balita at saka sa Facebook that in 10 years from now, 9 years from now, na ang Earth natin na maraming changes. Yung lalaki na yung butas ng atmosphere and many, many more. Lalo na dumadami yung population natin. Tapos nagkakaroon pa tayo ng, alam mo yun, yung parang sobrang daming paggamit ng mga energy which is hindi na natin maibalik or magamit pa kasi parang tapon lang tayo, gamit lang and then din tapon kasi sabi nga nila, parang unlimited resources tayo, ano? Pero mamaya, may itatanong ako sa inyo about dyan. But first, let's have a water break first to all the people who are watching today. Please to support these two lovely guys of the Mr. Ultimate Philippines and i-follow nyo sila sa kanyang social media accounts to show your support and to know their updates sa kanilang pageant journey and advocacy journey. By the way, mamaya po malalaman natin ano ba ang nangyari sa kanila sa Mr. Ultimate Philippines and what happened to their journey. So let us know later after this short break. Guys, nagbabalik tayo sa Gusi Talks Philippines, the up close and personal. And before we go back to our interesting topic for tonight, I just wanted to plug in again that Hari ng Pilipinas will have their finals, not the top 40 finals coronation night on December 11 in Cagayan. That is final and because na-approve na rin ng IATF. So nakakatuwa lang dahil in spite of trying times here in pandemic at maraming mga changes dahil nga sa strict lockdown, different qualifications of lockdown, no? Natuloy na rin ang Hari ng Pilipinas. So I hope to be there and I hope to see you guys there. So please do support your remaining top finalists in Hari ng Pilipinas. Please do visit their social media account, the Hari ng Pilipinas in Facebook page and what else? In Instagram, and they have their YouTube channel if you want to do research about their backgrounds. By the way, let's go back again with our two beautiful young men of Mr. Ultimate Philippines 2021, si Marco and si Froilan. Okay, guys, let's now go with your journey with Mr. Ultimate Philippines. Can you tell us what happened during your time in Mr. Ultimate Philippines? Ano yung mga pinaglalabanan nyo doon? And how was the experience? Is this a virtual pageant or is this an actual pageant? Let's start with Mark.
Actually, it is really nerve-wracking kahit na it is a virtual pageant. So parang you have to do all the things alone. Minsan nga, mag-video ka lang alone in your room, and then kung may mga meetings, the internet, of course, minsan slow internet, gaya kanina, so sorry. But
Yes.
yun naman yung beauty of competing virtually kasi marami kang makikilala pa rin, malalayong lugar, ganun. But joining this pageant talaga, it is very mind-boggling din and nerve-wracking at the same time. Kasi nga, the production-wise, kasi kakatapos lang namin mag-shoot for the national costume, which is very talagang pinaghirapan namin sa production pa lang and how you produce yung costume. And then I'm very thankful kasi may mga friends ako na tumulong sa akin. Of course, I have with me my team, and of course the city government of Vigan and the provincial government of Ilocos Sur. So parang it is parang I'm so proud kasi nga nandun yung support nila sa akin. So yun naman yung yung pinaka best talaga sa pag-compete. And then struggle din minsan kasi nga knowing the fact na virtual siya, parang you may not know parang anong mangyayari next kasi nga 'di ba pag isang pageant talaga nandun na lahat from nasa sequence na siya, segment by segment. So sa amin kasi every week may ipo-post, so parang talaga. So in a span of 1 month maraming nangyayari. So watch out na lang. sa mga next na mangyayari sa Mr. and Miss Ultimate Philippines. So yun naman yung pinaka-exciting part. So yun po.
Okay. And I also want to add this question. When is the very first time you joined pageantry?
My very first time to join pageantry is nung ano ako when I joined a university-wide Lakan at Lakambini. So parang the medium was Tagalog syempre, pero talagang
Yes.
nahihirapan talaga ako sa sarili nating lengguwahe kasi nga I'm used to speaking English kasi nga dati-rati just like Froilan, I used to be a communication student. So
Mm-hmm.
parang talagang yung medium namin talaga is English. So joining this pageant talagang very nag-adjust kasi nakakautal talaga ng Tagalog na as in na tuloy-tuloy siya. So parang yun yung
Oo,
pinaka-first
oo.
and then afterwards I joined the Mr. and Miss University of Northern Philippines. So school-based siya and then that's when the time talaga parang wow, ang enjoy pala magsali ng pageants kasi hindi ka lang mag-join doon for you know, showing your wit, your personality, talagang may causes yung advocacy. So, yun
Yes.
talaga yung during pageants.
Okay, that's great. Oo nga, no? Pansin ko lang din, tayo mga Pilipino, sarili
So,
nating
parang
lingwahe,
doon
hindi
na
natin
nag-start yung
ma-perfect.
yung pageant journey ko sa school base muna and
Yes,
then
yes.
tsaka ako nag-join sa sa
Mm-mm.
pageants after school.
Mm. Okay, that's good kasi pinagpatuloy mo dahil maraming kalalakihan dito sa Philippines na kung dati-rati 'no, na mapapansin natin hindi pa talaga sila totally open para sa pageantry. Kasi dito sa'tin ini-stereotype natin na when men join pageants, sasabihin nila bakla daw. Hindi nila naiintindihan yung essence ng pageantry, ano ba ang dahilan, ano ba ang purpose ng pageantry sa mga tao, especially babae at lalaki. You know what? Ang daming naitutulong ng pageantry, but later on, papag-uusapan natin yan. Let's now go on with Froilan. Okay. How was your journey with the Mr. Ultimate Philippines? Can you tell us about what are your activities at paano mo to pinaghandaan?
Well, just like joining any other pageants, may it be face-to-face or virtual pageants, we must be able to be committed with whatever journey we are in through in day where we will forth and pinaka best na gagawin talaga sasali ka ng pageant self mo. Isa-set mo yung goal mo and you will always remember your core. Kung anong reason ba't ka sumali. Saan yung pinanggagalingan mo, ano yung
Yes.
causes na pinagpa-fight mo, and I think that in this journey, the best preparation I think for me is setting my goal, setting my eyes on my goal, which is not to gain popularity, not to gain fame, but for me to be able to use this platform to voice out the causes, to voice out our advocacies. Just like me, I am advocating for environmental protection and preservation, as well as Marco and the rest of my co-candidates. And it is really challenging, ika nga. Whatever siguro pageants na sasalihan, may ma-encounter tayong mga difficulties, mga hardships, to the point na I don't know if ako lang ba once I already thought of quitting, but
Yes.
I then said to myself that quitting is not an option. And I also reminded myself of what's my sole purpose and why I joined pageants. I joined
Mm-mm.
pageants for the benefit of voicing out my cause, voicing out my advocacy, and to be able to reach out more to those individuals who are somehow thinking that they are alone, they are left behind in the society because I've experienced the loss of a close friend of mine last year, and
Yeah.
I think it is high time for me to step up for those people who um, doesn't have a voice to um, deliver what their feelings, to say things that they cannot say vocally. And I can relate kasi sa mga experiences nila na ganyan. So ang hirap
Mm-mm.
talaga kapag nasa virtual pageant. That's why it is really a must for you to be able to be committed and to be that someone na kayang-kaya ko to, lalabanan ko to hanggang sa huli lalaban ako para sa province ko, sa city ko, sa municipality ko, and of course para sa sarili ko, para maipahayag ko ang advocacies na gusto kong maging someone na ilulook up ng mga tao kasi after all, it's not about popularity, it's not about fame, it's all
Yes.
about the image that you can be able to leave as a legacy. And I want people to remember me as someone na ganto yung ambag sa community. And I don't want them to remember me by my name, but I want them to remember me but what I have done and what I have contributed to the society.
That's good. That's good, Froilan, no? Especially nowadays, it's very challenging to do a virtual pageant. Let's say, dun sa producers, challenging na nga yun, di ba? Kasi mas nasanay tayo dun sa actual pageant, which is, sa isang araw, lahat andyan na. Coronation, and then tapos na. Lalakad ka na lang, rarampa ka na lang. Pero sa virtual, nabanggit ni Froilan and ni Marco, guys, to all the viewers out there, hindi ho biro ang mag-virtual pageant because they exert effort. Not only wearing the costumes, they do it on their own. All of their activities, all of the efforts and everything, the preparation. So, mahirap. And yun nga sabi nila, yung challenge ng mahinang internet, lalo na dito sa Philippines, kahit na ang taas ng MB mo, humihina pa rin, no? Pero at the end of the day, na-enjoy mo yung feelings ng pag-join ng pageant. But I have one question for you, Froilan. Since ikaw ay na-experience mo na yung actual pageant and then the virtual pageant, which do you prefer sa dalawa?
I really wanted the face-to-face pageant kasi.
Yes.
One of the reasons why I wanted to participate in a face-to-face pageant is the fellowship and friendship that you will be able to create with your co-candidates. It is not a competition. Yeah, it's a
Yes.
competition, but it all boils down to friendship, creating memories, and creating family from people who are diverse in religion, in race, in gender. And I believe that it is siguro mas less ang ang tawag dito ang time na makakonsume, and
Yes.
mas less gastos, of course. But bottom line, it is really the best kung mag face to face. But unluckily, we still have this pandemic. But I know that this too shall pass, and time will come na
Yes.
ma-enjoy na ulit natin yung face to face, kung saan magtitipon-tipon tayong lahat, magsisigawan para sa candidate na we are rooting for. And I cannot wait for that time na mai-experience ulit natin.
Yes. No, napapansin ko kay Froilan, ang galing niya, parang nosebleeder siya. Isa siya sa mga hashtag nosebleeders in the pageantry. Talagang pag pinawak mo ng mic, wala na, tapos na. Ang galing. Nakakatuwa lang, no, makita. Kasi dati-rati, no, mga babae, mga nakikita nating pag pinahawak mo ng mikropono, just like Catriona Gray, ang galing. Pero this time, mas nakaka-proud pag nakakakita tayo ng mga lalaking katulad ninyo na you take the opportunity and the chance, you have the courage and confidence na to join the pageantry. And to be the voice din, no, ng mga kalalakihang nahihiya, hindi walang confidence na humarap sa tao. You give them inspiration lalo na sa ating mga Pinoy kahit sa ibang bansa. Sabi ko nga, no, I mentioned to you all guys na kapag ang lalaki ay sumali sa pageantry, ini-stereotype kagad nila na bakla. Actually, it's not true, guys. Not all men na sumasali sa pageantry is, LGBTQ. Hindi naman tayo racist and we are not against with the LGBTQ. Pero sana we respect, no, the choice of someone because hindi naman nakikita sa gender yung pagkatao sa yung iyong dignidad. Hindi yan na judge sa gender. It's how you give to others. It's how you contribute and how you being yourself, no? And also, habang inaantay natin si Mark kasi nawala siya, siguro humina kanyang internet, binibigyan na namin ng chance ang mga netizens tonight na mag-drop ng questions below and si Froilan lang ang sasagot niyan, hindi ako. Ayan, no? Sabi ni Christopher, wag niyo talagang tatanungin si Kuya Pro kasi iba yan. Yes, yes, yes. Actually, meron pa akong nakaabang. Pero I give the chance to all the viewers tonight. Maghanap na kayo sa Google and bibigyan namin kayo ng chance na mabasahin ang lahat ng inyong questions. Yes, lahat po dito sa Gusi Talks Philippines at sasagutin po yan ni Froilan directly sa inyo. One more question pala, Froilan, while we're waiting for our viewers and your co-partner sa Mr. Ultimate Philippines na si Mark. Okay, since you told me, you mentioned us that you still prefer actual face-to-face pageant. Syempre nga naman, andun yung experience, the moments, the journey, and the memories. Pero, since you guys now experience the virtual edition, ano ang advantage ng virtual pageant?
Siguro parehas naman sila, may advantages and disadvantages. Ang advantage siguro ng virtual, mapapaghandaan mo kung ano yung susunod na isasubmit mo. Like, for example, sa after the submissions sa aming official headshots, the organizing committee told us to submit next our tourism video. So, may time pa kaming mag-shoot kahit ilang araw, kahit umaga, umulan, bumagyo. We will be able to prepare for that. Then after the tourism video submission, then they let us submit our national costumes inspired by what you can see in our respective place of representation. And yeah, yun. Siguro mapapaghandaan mo more kung anong susunod mong pakulo, kung anong susunod mong ipapakita sa ating mga supporters. And I think na being able to be prepared in things such as this is a great stepping stone for us to be able to represent well our place where we came from, for them to be able to say that it is really fun, not only in the Philippines, but also we also have local tourism destination that they can enjoy. And I wanted also to take this opportunity to thank Seven Seas Water Park, Apple Tree Resort and Hotel, Prawn House Seafoods Restaurant, and ang tawag doon, Word of Life Seaside Bible Camp for letting me and welcoming me wholeheartedly to their place during my shoot. During my shoot sa tourism video. And also, I would like to thank the designer of my national costume, Mami Gigi Aisa. Thank you so much. And my photographer, Sir Harold Lagunsad. And of course, Ate Gail and my MB Phoenix family. And of course, to the local government unit of Opol, Misamis Oriental. And to my supporters, my friends, to my Q&A mentors, thank you so much. And to the rest of Misamis Oriental, laban natin to, laban nating lahat, and I will make you proud. Win or lose, I will give my best. I will give everything what I can.
Alright. At nagbabalik si Mark na wala kang Mark. Where have you been? Ayan o, humina ka yata ang internet niya. Okay, welcome back, Mark. And now, ayan, we have now the time to
Yes po.
grabe yung yung questions. Pinagandaan niyo to, no? Kanina niyo pa pinagandaan, no? By the way, Mark and Froilan, you will be asked questions coming from our netizens and uunahin natin si... Okay. Coming from 𝗍𝗶𝗹𝗘𝗡, sabi niya, what are the biggest mistakes of your life that you regret the most? And how do you learn from it? Let's start with Mark.
Well, ang dami kong mga biggest mistake talaga in my life na pinagsisihan ko. But one thing na talagang, yung pinaka-biggest na mistake is that not obeying your parents. Most especially nung time na na I violated a protocol here in our province. So, nakahiya mang sabihin, pero of course, I want to be honest. And that is something na dapat na hindi dapat gawin. So parang it is a big mistake and I learned from it a lot kasi COVID-19 is not a joke. So parang if you violate the protocols, then definitely you have a high risk of getting infected. So yun, parang, and also having said that, I also got infected before pag-uwi ko from Baguio. So parang it is something na-realize ko na COVID-19 is not a joke. So we should always take precautionary measures even though bumababa na yung number of COVID-19 patients. It's decreasing, but of course nandyan pa yung kalaban natin, visible, nandyan pa siya, hindi lang siya visible pero nag-exist pa siya. So I am just so thankful na talagang I survived from COVID-19. So it was a tough journey kasi talagang hindi lang ako nagka-anxiety attack. Of course, every night talaga nag-iisip ako na paano kayo kung mamamatay ako ngayon. Yung parang ganun. So parang napapraning din ako. Sometimes pinipil ko rin kung nakapaghinga pa ba ako. Like parang every night sina-check ko yung sarili ko, ano ba yung masakit. Parang minsan nga nagdo-double dose din ako ng vitamins ko. So yun talaga yung effects talaga ng COVID-19 sa akin. So parang sa mga viewers natin dyan, so please take precautionary measures because COVID-19 is very a serious condition. If you have it, talagang it's either you will have that mild symptoms or talagang severe symptoms. So I suggest and I advise you all to get vaccinated. So yun lang talaga yung pinaka the best way para ma-prevent natin sa pag-spread ng coronavirus.
Okay, thank you so much, Mark. Nako, na-COVID ka pala. So, bago natin ilipat kay Froilan ng katanungan, meron lang ako mababanggit sa inyo. May kakilala ko, siya ay kaklase ko back in high school. Nag-COVID din siya a few months ago, pero gumaling na siya. Ang sabi niya sa akin, alam mo ba pre, hindi ka mamamatay sa COVID, kundi nakakamatay yung depression. Kasi pag nandun ka na, lagi ka nang nag-iisip, napaparaning ka, nag-overthink ka, na what if mamatay ako mamaya, what if mamatay ako bukas, o di ba? Pero sabi niya, nasa tao lang yan as long as you are following the safety precautions, no? Syempre kailangan natin maging hygienic. Alam mo, maganda rin ang dulot ng pandemic this time sa atin kasi yung mga hindi naliligo dyan, katulad ko, Char, yung hindi naliligo, hindi naghugas ng kamay, and then kakain na lang. Tapos, yes, oo. Ngayon talaga mapapractice talaga ang ating skill sa pagiging hygienic. So I hope you guys natutunan kayo sa nasabi or na-share ni Mark kasi tama yun, hindi biro ang COVID. Hindi yun joke na onting ubo, pero actually it's real. Okay, now Froilan, you have the chance to answer the question from 𝗍𝗶𝗹𝗘𝗡.
What are the biggest mistake of your life that you regret most? How do you learn from it?
Yes.
yeah, we experience many things in life, small things, little things, also the huge mistakes.
Mm.
However, um, however, the biggest mistakes have made us into who we are now. And by committing my biggest mistake is somehow a stepping stone for me to be able to become the best version of myself. And I really don't regret of my past mistakes because those mistakes humbles us. It humbles me to the point that I acknowledge each and every mistake in me, and I also reevaluate myself on how will I um, be someone, how will I continue with my journey even though I have committed that kind of mistake. And um, yeah, we must always believe in ourselves that whatever mistakes that we have gone through, it doesn't define who we really are and what we are capable of doing. And yeah, those mistakes have made us into who we are now, and it really humbles me to the point that I have learned through these mistakes, and I will be much delighted to share my experiences on how I learn from my mistakes, on how I rise up from my mistakes, and be able to say that with these mistakes, it doesn't define me, but it has built me into a more it has built me to do more what I am capable of doing.
Okay, thank you so much, Froilan. Pero kung akong tatanungin nyo, what are the biggest mistake of your life that you regret most and how do you learn from it? Yung pakialaman yung Pyrex ng mama ko. Tapos nabasag ko. Tapos, eto, sasabihin ko sa'yo, how do you learn from it? Huwag na makikialam sa mga gamit ng nanay nyo. Kasi yung mga nanay, di ba, pag ayaw nila magpahawak ng Tupperware, ayaw magpahawak ng bagong biling kutsara, tapos pag gagalitan ka, parang, anak mo ba talaga ako, ma? O, di ba? O, nawala ulit si Mark kasi mahina ang kanyang internet, pero sisikapin po namin matapos lahat ng inyong questions today. Now, let's move on with Aaron Villanueva. What does it take to be a king? Kung meron tayong question na, what does it take to be a beauty queen or a winner, like a Miss Universe? This time, what does it take to be a king? How do you answer that, Freudland?
Um, First of all, to be a king, you must be humble. It doesn't mean that if you're a king, people will always bow down to you. People will
Yes.
always be your servant. But a true king is someone who does not perceive himself as king, but rather a servant who sits on a golden throne of humility.
Okay, that's great. And now let's move on with Mark. Hello, Mark. Welcome back. And the question from Aaron Villanueva is, what does it take to be a king? Now you can answer the question.
What does it take to be a king? Well, a king should be someone who has the heart to serve. Well, in everything that he do, we always put God first. Kasi the most superior king is our Almighty God. So parang we are the second aside from him. So parang it is also imperative na you are taking your values within what in everything that you do, of course. And then parang for me, a king is also a servant. Tama si Froilan. Kasi hindi ka lang nagsiserve for yourself, but you are serving the people also. So parang anyone can be a king in their own ways. So always wear your invisible crown. So parang it is also important na when you're a king, parang you are embodying also being a father figure. A father
Yes.
figure na parang mayroon kang mga anak, ganun, na kahit na hindi mo sila kadugo, na kahit na friends mo sila, a true king, parang nafe-feel mo lang na you are serving other people wholeheartedly na hindi ka naghihintay ng kapalit. For me, that's the true essence of being a king. And yun lang,
Okay.
uso lang talaga.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Mark. And one more question from Sophia Tabak. This is for Froilan only. Sabi niya, Mr. Froy, if God willing, you will win this pageant. What is your first plan of action being the Mr. Ultimate Philippines 2021? Alam mo, itatanong ko sana to Sophia, but thank you so much for asking this question. Sige, Froilan, go ahead.
Wow. Um, First of all, thank you so much, Sophia Tabak, for that question. Hopefully, God willingly, if I will win the crown, the first thing that I would do is go back to where I came from. Uh, I wanted to I wanted to deliver a message of gratitude. Personally, thank the people who supported me every step of the way, and with that, I will be able to convey the message that I wanted to push through more with my advocacy, because it's really the reason why I wanted to join the world of pageantry in the first place. I wanted to create an awareness. I wanted to um, be that someone na magbibigay importance sa environment, magbibigay importance sa mga tao who feel that they are lesser in the society, who feel that they aren't heard in the society. And it is an opportunity for me to, if I will win the crown, to widen my scope, to make people rally along with me and continue to push through with my advocacy, because I believe that together, hand in hand, with hands in, minds in, and hearts in, together we can make a difference.
Okay, thank you so much. And nawala ulit si Mark. No, this is not a question, but this is a shout out from Christopher Guedes Dayoha Samon. Sabi niya, this is Christopher coming Gingoog City. Tama ba? Gingoog? Gingoog City
Kingoog po.
representing Gingoog for the Man of the Globe Philippines. Oh my God! Supporting Kuya Froy for his journey sa kanyang pageant. Go Kuya Froy. Gede Bunso is always supporting you. Wow! So you are going for the Man of the Globe Philippines. Wow, congratulations. I hope manalo ka and I hope to have a chance to interview here in the Gusi Talks Philippines. Thank you so much, Chris. And shout out kay Norman Despi. You're still beautiful, Miss Mia. Ay, thank you so much, Norman. See you soon. Ayan, our hari na Pilipinas, Las Piñas City. And one more question, another from Jovel Pepito. If you're given a chance to describe LGBT in one word, what would it be and why? Paano mo raw i-describe ang LGBTQ in one word?
More than describing LGBT as colorful, I believe that the LGBT community is versatile. What do I mean by versatile? They are those individual na kahit saan mo sila ilalagay, may magagawa at may magagawa din. They are diverse, they are strong, and they have a voice also to deliver in this community. And I wanted to be someone to rally with them because I'm an ally of LGBTQ then, because I have friends, I have supporters who are part of the LGBT community, and I really wanted them to voice out whatever causes that they want to fight. But
Yes.
I wanted also to remind them that let us not overpower the power, the respect that people have. Let us be, because we are fighting for equality, men, women, and also the LGBT community. We are all fighting for equality in this community. And I believe that we can be able to achieve that kind of unity if we will treat each other fairly, we will respect each other, we will treat each other how we wanted to be treated and how we wanted to be respected. That is why I describe LGBT community as versatile. Wherever part of the world, wherever part of the universe you will be put in, the LGBT has always have a contribution, and the LGBT community will always have a place in my heart.
All right. I love that description. And versatility comes with beauty. Tandaan niyo yan, guys. No? It doesn't have to be, what do you call this? Parang ayun, nakalimutan ko yung word, pero hindi kailangan, parang sa Tagalog, parang hindi ka should be described because you are a man or a woman, whatever you are, guys, you have a right place here in earth, no? In the world. Kasi tayo lahat, meron tayong sariling we cannot be judged just because bakla ako, tomboy ako. Ako nga dati boyish ako and nagkakagusto rin ako sa kapwa ko babae, pero medyo nawala na. But you know what? I so have many friends in LGBT community, and they're the most happiest person in the world, and I love them so much because of that. They are the reasons why I'm really happy right now. May mga nagpapatawa. Alam mo yung ang hirap na nga ng buhay, kahit sila malungkot din, nakuha pa rin nilang magpatawa sa kapwa nila. So, let us respect LGBT. And I love the description, versatility. Okay, Mark, it's your turn. How do you describe LGBTQ in one word? Okay, Mark, nandiyan ka pa ba? Naririnig mo ba kami? I guess nawala siya ulit. Sayang, ang hina ng kanyang internet, no? Buti na lang kay Froilan. Froilan, one more question. Asan ka pala ngayon? Are you staying in Misamis Oriental? Oriental? Or are you in Manila?
I'm currently in our house in Misamis Oriental because I've been also working with the local youth development council, which is I'm part of
Okay.
the council. And hopefully, if medyo lumuwag-luwag na ang IATF restriction, I'll be able to explore Manila and be with the other candidates, meet them personally, because I am dying to meet everyone, all my co-candidates from last year's pageant, the other pageants that I've joined last year, and of course, my co-candidates in Mr. Ultimate Philippines. I am dying to meet everyone and create memories with them. It's also an opportunity for me to convey the message of gratitude and thanks towards them, and as well as to our director, Mr. Von Vasquez.
All right. Okay. And I hope to see you soon here in Manila. And one more question. Naku, uubusin natin to. Medyo marami-rami ang kanilang question. And mukhang ikaw na lang ang sasagot, Froilan, dahil nawawala-wala si Mark. So, ito na yung sinasabi nyo ha. Huwag niyong paghahawakin ng mic si Froilan kasi tapos na. Okay, ito. From J. Gomez. What is your biggest fear in life?
Well, my biggest fear in life is when I lose my groundedness. I am really putting in mind and in my heart that I should not be eaten by fame, by popularity. That is why I fear of losing my groundedness because sabi ko nga kanina, beauty, fame, popularity will fade when time comes. It is not about popularity, it is not about fame, it is not about beauty, but it is the image that you will be able to leave as a legacy.
All right, thank you so much. And another question again from Sophia. Ano, if God willing, you will win this pageant. Teka, parang natanong na to ah. Oo, natanong na yata itong God willing. Okay, ito from Aaron Villanueva. Sabi niya, what do you think is the greatest thing that your province or city can offer to the rest of the Philippines? Ay, bet ko yung question na yan.
I think that the greatest thing that my province or my municipality and my province can offer to the rest of the Philippines is more than having people who are welcoming. I really adhere to the advocacy of my province, which is for the development of tourism, because if we will be able to develop well our tourism industry, we can be able to provide more opportunities for less no for small businesses for small businesses to be able to step up if tourism will be able to be the highlight in whatever advocacies if tourism will be highlighted in the advocacy also of my province, then we can be able to provide more opportunities for our small businesses to sell like pasalubong or mga keychain or whatever things that tourists can bring. And I wanted also to let everyone know that Misamis Oriental is the home of more than 70 waterfalls. Misamis Oriental and my municipality is the home of the largest largest and world-class fire-themed water park in Mindanao, the home of Mindanao Enduro Park, which is a motocross this tourism destination in the Philippines, the home of the Philippines' largest and pioneering ostrich and crocodile farm. Also, the province of Misamis Oriental is the home of the tallest Divine Mercy Shrine in Asia, and my home, Upol Misamis Oriental, is also the home of the longest gray beach shorelines in the province of Misamis Oriental, measuring 3.61 kilometers, which is part of the Makahalar Bay. And I would really wanted everyone to visit, and I wanted everyone to visit, to come and let us together explore, discover, and enjoy more what Upol and province of Misamis Oriental has to offer.
Alright, thank you so much, Froilan. Sa Philippines kasi, no, bakit tayo mga kapwa kong Pinoy, napapansin ko lang, when we had the chance to travel around, we always choose to go outside the Philippines. Hindi muna natin ini-explore ano ba ang mai-offer ng Philippines na ating sariling country. Kasi ang dami-daming mga lugar dito sa Pilipinas na alam ko lahat sa inyo hindi nyo pa napupuntahan, just like Coron, Palawan, there is the beautiful Siargao, and now we have the Misamis Oriental. Ang dami-daming probinsya na mai-offer. Guess what, guys? Philippines is 7,000, more than 7,000 islands in our country, pero hindi natin na ano, kasi we choose to go outside sa America, Australia, we go to Indonesia, and we lose the chance to explore the beauty of the Philippines. Hanggang Tagaytay lang tayo, hanggang Baguio lang, no? Pero hindi talaga tayo nakakaroon ng chance na makapaggala. Pero try nyo rin, guys. I am encouraging everyone to try out and travel around the Philippines. You will love it. At dyan yung makikita na proud kang maging Pinoy. And one more question. This is coming from Mr. Von Vasquez. Sabi niya, if you were given a chance to visit one area in the Philippines except your town, what would it be and why?
What would it be and why? Okay. I would not specify. I think I wouldn't specify a certain city or province or place, but I really wanted to explore more tourism destinations that has to do with nature, that has to do with history, that has to do with the contribution to to what our country is now. I wanted to explore the parts of the Philippines where I can learn and I can say that, yes, nakita ko na rin to. I once read this sa book lang. I once seen these photos sa posters, sa postcard. And I really wanted to experience the rest of the Philippines, kung saan may nature, may history, and of course, I wanted to meet diverse people from different walks of life.
All right. And how about you, Mark? Welcome back. Ayan, medyo okay na ang internet mo. The question from Mr. Von Vasquez is, if you were given a chance to visit one area in the Philippines except your town, what would that be and why? Medyo delay yata tayo kay Mark, pero kanina nakakasagot siya. Hello, Mark, can you hear us? Delay tayo sa kanya. Parang naririnig ko yung kanyang speaker. Ayan. Hello, Mark, andiyan ka ba? Naririnig mo ba kami? Shoutout nga pala sa lahat ng nanonood ngayong gabi. Thank you so much for watching and supporting this beautiful young man from Mr. Ultimate Philippines. Ayan, nawala ulit si Mark. No, mabagal talaga ang kanyang internet. Nag-stop siya ulit. And by the way, to all the people, ang dami niyong question. Uy, pinapagod niyo si Froilan, no? By the way, mag-e-exceed na kami ng time. We only have 20 minutes to go. Siguro pipili na lang kami ng mas magandang or mas relevant sa kanyang pageant journey ni Froilan yung question, para next time siguro sasagutin na lang kayo ni Froilan in the comments down below, kasi may mga tanong dito kung may isang bagay ka na ibibigay sa mga mahal mo sa buhay, ano ito at bakit. Okay. Ano sabi ni Jovel? Sabi niya, I guess it would be the historic capital of the Philippines and the land of the brave municipality of Kawit, province of Cavite. Siguro yun yung sagot niya kanina sa where would you want to be in any area, no? Pero nakalimutan ko. Basta yun. Sabi rin niya, very well said from mic drop. And sabi ni Norman Despi, hello. Sabi niya, shout out Miss Mia, I miss you so much po talaga. Ba't may so much? Grabing miss na miss yan, Char. Hello, Norman. How are you? And I hope you're doing fine. Hindi ka man nakasama sa top finalist, but ingat ka parate. Ayan, miss you so much daw. Ayan. One last question na itatanong kasi I have more questions pa kay Froilan and he deserves to rest na rin. Grabe kayo magtanong, grabe, no? Porque pinahawak lang ng mic, wala na. Grabe kayo. Okay, this is the last question coming from the netizens. This is coming from Christopher Samon. Napakaganda ng question niya kasi na-intriga ako pero wala naman siguro masama kung itatanong ito. Because I never thought about this question as well because, you know, I don't want to make the guests uncomfortable. Pero, thank you so much, Chris. You have the courage to do this. Sabi niya, are you ready not to win the crown? What can you say about this question, Froy?
Am I not ready to win the crown? First of all, I never consider failure as an option. I don't want to quit. I don't want my supporters, my families, and my family and my friend to say that sana tinuloy mo, sana pinagbutihan mo. Failure is not an option for me. But because I think that nobody in this world ever prepares to fail. And
Yes.
it is an opportunity for me to build more on whatever I can build in myself and continue with the journey. Yes, I was never ready not to win the crown.
Okay, that's great. I love your answer, no? Kung ito itatanong sa pageantry, siguro may sasagot niya na ready silang matalo. Bakit? Because you're not doing the best. Tama yung sinabi ni Froilan, no one expects to fail, no? No one wants failure. But because dahil sa katanungan na are you not ready, are you ready not to win the crown? Ibig sabihin kung isasagot mong ready ka na hindi manalo, that means you're not doing your best. You're not giving up everything para gawin yung best mo. Kasi tama yung sinabi ni Froilan. As for me as well, no, I am a pageant organizer. I train models. I'm together with the Primo Modelo Philippines and the Glam Pageant Organization. I have seen a lot of people coming here in the Philippines and no one ever would like to fail, no? And ang maibibigay ko lang din na advice do sa mga taong sumali pero alam nilang hindi sila mananalo, alam nilang hindi sila wala silang chance. So why do you waste time, no? You do not waste effort. Time is gold, tama yan. Time is very short. There's a lot of things that you can do. Kung alam mo namang hindi ka magiging better doon, do not waste your time in it because everything has a reason. And I love the answer talaga ni Froilan. Failure is not an option. O, diba? And hello, Mark! Nagbabalik ka, ati kayo nawala. Naririnig mo na ba kami? Hello, Mark! I think nakikita niya tayo, pero hindi niya tayo naririnig, pero nakikita niya tayo. Sayang! Hello, Mark! Andiyan ka pa ba? I guess I need the help from Mr. Von Vasquez. Sir! I-chat mo naman si Mark. Hindi niya kami naririnig. Mark, naririnig mo kami? Okay, mukhang hindi. Parang delayed tayo sa kanya and nawala na nga siya. Okay, nakakainis talaga internet sa Pilipinas, kahit magpa 100 MB ka, pero yung bilis niya pang 25 Mbps, nakakainis talaga. Pero thank you so much again, Christopher Samon, sa iyong napakagandang question. Namawis yung kilikili ko doon. Kasi syempre, hindi ako nagtatanong ng ganyan sa guests because we don't want them to feel uncomfortable. But I love the courage and I love the answer ni Fräulein. I did not expect that from you. Very well said. Tama yung sabi ni Christopher. Very well said, Kuya Froy, and I'm rooting for you. Mahina po ang signal niya, Miss. Yes, sayang. Ang ganda sana ng ating usapan and maraming nagko-question. And let's see if we still have one more question here na pwede nating itanong. Ito, maganda. Sabi niya, ano daw? Sabi ni Christopher Samong, what do you wish to be socially acceptable for men to do that is not currently considered as manly? Ayan.
Stereotypes of people will always be present in our society. I do think that that one thing that I wanted to do I wanted to do or I wanted to portray that is not acceptable for the society that they considered as manly is wearing makeup. I believe that makeup as a whole isn't only made for women, but men wearing makeup is something that we should reconsider because makeup isn't for female alone. Makeup is made and applied to everyone to enhance the beauty. To enhance the beauty. And I believe that by wearing makeup, it doesn't really define who you really are.
Correct.
It all boils down to respect. Kasi wala ka ring magagawa kung ganto niya pinili maging ang taong ito, and ganto din i-carry niya yung sarili niya. It all boils down on acceptance and respect. That's why I really wanted to educate everyone that men who are wearing makeup doesn't make them less of a man. And I believe that with this kind of mindset for people who would reconsider that makeup is not only for women but also for men, to not only to enhance the beauty but for us to be able to deliver ourselves more presentable in front of many people in our society.
All right. Thank you so much sa question ni nawala ata yung question. Yes, okay. And now, I wanted to ask this kay Mark. Pero ito ang question ko muna. Naririnig mo ba kami, Mark? Sabi ni Jay Gomez, lilipat na ba ako ng province quiz? Siguro yung mga taga-Misamis ang tatalino, no? Parang gusto ko na rin lumipat. para maulan na naman ako ng knowledge. Grabe. Hello, Mark. Naririnig mo ba kami? Mark! Sayang, hindi pa rin talaga. Mahina, pero nagumagalaw siya. Siguro yung audio natin ang delayed ang dating sa kanya. Pero sige, may nabasa ako rito. Na ano yata siya sa aking sinabi. Ang sakit naman, Miss Mia, gusto ko lang namang mag-enjoy and to gain experience, why naman ganun? Hindi, ang ibig ko sabihin dun sa bakit ka pa sasali kung alam mong matatalo ka at alam mong hindi mo ibibigay yung best mo. Kasi ibang usapan yung pagkuha ng experience, no? You're enjoying. That's different from ang tanong kasi is, are you ready not to win the crown? Kasi may mga taong hindi rin matanggap pag natalo sila, and may tao ding sumasali and they know that hindi sila mananalo kasi nga they do not give their best. Yung sa'yo naman is gusto ko lang naman mag-enjoy and to gain experience. That's a different story din. There are people who wanted to have experience lang, just to enjoy, just to chill. It doesn't mean na porque alam mo matatalo ka, you don't have the chance to join. Pwede lahat, pwede. Pero syempre kung doubt ka sa sarili mo, you have to assess yourself as well. Kasi magsasayang ka ng effort, ng time, ng pera. Pero kung sasabihin mo experience, you just want to be happy, go for it. Syempre, walang masama as long as masaya ka, wala kang nakakabanggang ibang tao, just do it, babe. And sabi niya Jay Gomez, yes, Kois, I'm from Miss or I'm Man of the Globe 2020 Jusan Miss or Misamis Oriental. Ano? Ang Misamis Oriental ba, Froilan, is in Mindanao?
Yes po, nasa Region 10, Northern Mindanao po.
Okay, and Bisaya yung dialect ninyo, ano? Can you hindi ko kasi nasabi to kanina sa ating intro. Can you greet all our kababayan sa Misamis Oriental in your dialect, please?
So maayong gabi kanatong tanan, maayong gabi kaninyong tanan. Ako di ay si Froilan 𝗟𝗡𝗅 II, gikan sa probinsya sa Misamis Oriental sa munisipyo sa lungsod sa Upol, og ako manghinaot nga inyo kong suportahan sa mapadayonon sa ako ang laban nga ako ang giapilan karon, og unta magpabilin ta nga hapsay ang atong pagpanginabuhi, magpabilin nga magpabilin nga magmalig-on nga kabaloko nga naata sa tunga-tunga sa pandemya, og unta dili mawala sa ato ang pagtuo sa labawng makagagahom nga kining tanan malagpasan ra nato, kining tanan ato rang maagian, og sa tabang sa atong labawng makagagahom makaya nato ni. Yan lang po.
Yes. Naalala ko tuloy yung sinabi ng aking classmate. Sabi niya, basta Bisaya, isog kita. Sabi niya. Sabi ko, oo, totoo yan. Kasi, alam mo yung sa mga Bisaya, napansin ko sa kanila, kahit na ang hirap na, pero yun nga, ang isog nga, no, matapang eh. They have the courage, they are confident. Hindi sila basta-basta sumusuko. Yan ang gusto ko sa mga Bisaya. Hindi basta-basta sumusuko. Di ba si ating Pangulong Duterte. Hindi tayo politics dito pero masabi ko lang kasi Bisaya si Rodrigo Duterte, our President of the Philippines. Ang tapang-tapang niya, kahit anong batikos, laban pa rin. And sabi ni Jovel, sabi niya, very well said, Miss Mia, sa isang kompetisyon, laging may ultimate dark horse. Correct. And be you, be ultimate. Tama. Just be happy and just enjoy what you do. And dapat alam nyo kung anong ginagawa nyo, guys. This is all for yourself. Hindi lagi kasi parang kakampihan ka ng chance sa buhay. Sometimes it's not your time, but time will come that all the best things in life will come to you. Totoo po yan. Ayan, sabi ni Jovel, maayong gabi, sad Froy, proud bisdak, proud waray non. Nax, waray. And ayun, I guess that's all for this questions. Hi Mark, naririnig mo ba kami? Hello Mark, naririnig mo kami? Naririnig? Nako, hindi. Delayed talaga ang ating audio. Sige, hayaan na lang natin. And to all the people out there, thank you so much for keeping up with us. Time check, it's 9:28. We have 2 minutes to go. And before that, wala na akong itatanong pang questions kay Froilan and Mark. And today, I thank Mr. Fernando Von Vasquez of the Mr. Ultimate Model, no? The Ultimate Philippines. And thank you so much for giving me a chance to interview this lovely guys, Mr. Froilan of Misamis Oriental, Mark of Ilocos Sur for this evening's new episode sa Gusi Talks Philippines. So all the people who are watching, please do keep on supporting this young men in their upcoming journey sa Mr. Ultimate Philippines. And one of them, if ever na may manalo sa kanila, he will represent the Philippines in the international competition and arena. So let's support our kababayan, the Filipinos. Alam niyo naman, kapag Philippines, ang daming followers, ang daming bashers. There's a lot of eyes kapag Filipino when it comes to pageantry. So please do support them, and wag po tayo iwas-iwasan po natin yung mga hate and bashing. Let's just spread love. Thank you so much. And Froilan, before we go off the screen, if you have anything to say, if you want to mention all the special things, please do, and have your time now.
All right, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my supporters, to the local government unit of Opol, to the office of the Sangguniang Bayan, to the office of the Opol Tourism, to the local youth development council, to my Christian Youth Fellowship family, to my Red Cross Youth family of the USTPCDO community and Miss Or Cagayan de Oro chapter, to my MB Phoenix family, to my friends, my supporters, my family, Mama Laverne, Papa Froy, and my sister Jane. Thank you so much. To everyone who supported me, thank you so much. And also, I would like to take this opportunity as well to ask for your support, not only for me, but for my fellow 𝗍𝗏 Please support 𝗍𝗶𝗺𝗍𝗍 in his journey for Man of the Globe Philippines, and as well as Jay Gomez representing Villanueva Miss Oriental. And also take this opportunity to and please do support our 𝗍𝗏 candidate for Miss International Queen, which is Lars Pacheco representing Hasaan, Misamis Oriental. And yeah, I hope that everyone is in good shape. I hope everyone is doing well in this time of pandemic. And I would continue to pray for everyone's safety, for everyone's safety, and for everyone to be strong, because whatever we do without God, nothing will happen. For in everything, because I believe that for in everything there is a season and a time and a purpose for every activity under the heavens. Once again, this is Froilan Padero-Calio II, your Mr. Ultimate Philippines from Opol, Misamis Oriental. Thank you so much, and to God be all the glory.
All right, napaka-majus na nun ni Froilan. I love it. Thank you so much, Froilan. And nabilib ako sa'yo. And maraming salamat din sa lahat ng nanonood sa amin ngayong gabi. Thank you for joining with us. I hope one of you guys out there in the comment box below, I'll be together with you here on Gusi Talks Philippines. And let's do a fun talk. It's live interview and it's all free as long as I'm free in my schedule. And Froilan, sa lahat ng mga sumusubaybay sa iyong updates and journey sa Mr. Ultimate Model Philippines, saan ka namin ma-follow? What are your social media accounts?
You can follow me or you can add me on Facebook. I have 4 Facebook accounts, one of which is my main account, which is Froilan Padero-Calio II, having that King Calio as my nickname. I also have my Facebook page, Froilan King Calio II. And please follow me on Instagram at @Princepe_Froy. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Froilan King Calio II. Thank you so much, everyone.
Alright, i-shoutout mo na ba daw si Lolito Bartonico?
Ayan, a huge shout out to my co-candidate Lolito Bartonico Jr. And of course, I wanted also to give a huge shout out to Julie Kabugawan and Mark Louis Pepito. And also, I wanted to greet a happy birthday to Sir Mark Louis Pepito for tomorrow. Thank you so much, everyone. Kuya Jovel, thank you so much for here for supporting me. To my family, and of course to Miss Mia, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, as well as Sir Von Vasquez. Thank you so much po.
And thank you din, Froilan, kasi medyo mahaba ang ating oras, 1 hour and 13 minutes. At sinamahan mo ako rito sa Gusi Talks Philippines. I hope to all the people out there, to all the viewers out there who are watching with us, staying with us at this very hour, sana may nakuha kayong lesson, sana na-inspire kayo ng ating candidate, and sana na isa puso natin, parang nagkaroon tayo ng realization tonight dahil sa mga na-share nila. And maraming salamat sa mga katanungan ninyo. Saka rin natin nakilala ang ating Mr. Ultimate Philippines candidate from Misamis Oriental, Mr. Froilan. And sabi ni Jovel, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity with us to experience this one of kind Gusi Talks Philippines. God bless you always. And Jovel, I'd like to interview you next week dito sa Gusi Talks Philippines. I believe you're one of the candidates from Mr. Ultimate Philippines. So see you soon, and I hope you're free down there. Okay, guys, and to all the people, please do click the share button of this live episode. We are live on our YouTube channel, the Primo Modelo TV, and Gusi Talks Philippines, our official Facebook page. Just message us if you have concerns, if you want to do a free live interview here, or you just want to get us as our media partner. Walang problema. It's all free. Once again, my name is Mia, and I'll be back after this short break. Maraming salamat, and good night, everyone. Good night, Froilan. Thank you so much.
Thank you po. Good night. God bless po.
Everyone, nagbabalik ako, and before I end this live episode, the 43rd episode of Gusi Talks Philippines, I just wanted you to know that I'm really happy to be back again after 1 month of not showing up here on our live episode. No? And to all the people who'd like to do a live interview here on Gusi Talks Philippines, it's all free. Just message us sa aming Instagram, wag sa Facebook ha. Instagram, Gusi Talks Philippines. And sa mga gustong magpa-post at magpa-promote, it's all free as well. Just give us your HD quality photos, at least 5, your name, everything, the credits, photographer, and the caption that you'd like to be added. And ipopost po yan ng aming admin na si EA. I-assist niya po kayo sa Gusi Talks and sa Primo Modelo TV. And it's all free, guys. Just do it. And I'm really happy to serve you. And I hope na natuwa kayo ngayong gabi. And maraming salamat sa lahat ng nanood. Once again, I just want to plug in the Hari ng Pilipinas Top 40 finalists that will be happening in Cagayan this coming December 11. So watch out and stay tuned. They will be live on their YouTube channel as well in the Mississology and all our media partners. And shout out kay Sir Ras Maharlika. Thank you so much for your long-time partnership with the Glam Pageant organization. And sabi ni Jovel, sabi niya, gwapa jud di ay si Miss Mia. Thank you so much. Sabi ni Lolito Kapliti ni Miss Mia, oy. Yan, maraming daghang salamat sa inyo tanan. Hindi po ako Bisaya, but I can understand fluently ng Bisaya, but I cannot salita, no? Hindi ako makasalita kasi wala lang. Kasi hindi ako Bisaya, natuto lang ako doon sa let's say ex-boyfriend. Char! Ayun. Maraming salamat sa lahat ng nanonood. Shoutout again kay Norman Despi. Miss na daw niya ako. Hi! Thank you so much sa iyo. May mga secret admirer pala ako dito. And shoutout din kay Sir Von Vasquez. Thank you so much for giving me an opportunity. And please do support the Ultimate Philippines in their virtual pageant this coming this year 2021 edition. And supportahan niyo po lahat ng candidates by following all of their social media accounts. And syempre po, ayan po, makikita niyo rin po sila featured here on Gusi Talks Philippines. Once again, thank you so much everyone. My name is Mia, and good night everybody. Ayan, magpapaalam na po ako ha. Bye-bye.